Alright folks, we are here at the booth of Studio Denka, which is actually an American company I heard, but with a Chinese designer who is living in Germany and who is presenting an English language game in Japan. Okay, mix of so many different things over here, and we are also going to be mixing cocktails here. So Ani over here will be giving us an introduction to the game.
Do you have what it takes to be the ultimate mixologist? Oh my god, the orders are piling up, but we don't know what the ingredients are. But we know what to do. Take 4 ingredients at a time, look at them, put them in your mixer one by one. Okay, this goes here, this goes here. But we have to put them face down because once you mix them, you don't know what you've put. Now take 4 new cards and start putting them in your mixer one by one. We know that this goes here. We don't know where this goes. Let's put it here. But look at that. We have made this cocktail. And now we can serve it to the customer. And that's how the game goes.
Folks, I am here with Yofi from Esper Studio, and he is presenting a new game called Elder Tide. And I have seen this game actually in the prototyping community over here in Tokyo for almost a year now, but I don't know much about the game. So Yofi, why don't you introduce a little bit as to what is happening in the game?
Sure, definitely. This game is a fantasy themed game. It's a trilogy game, and this is the first of the trilogy. The game itself is about 5 different factions trying to compete to develop their own capital and create the better development on their own islands compared to the other factions. The game itself is mainly focusing on a kind of civilization-themed game, a light civilization, I could say. And the actions is more focused on the grid movements actions, where you can move your ships to do actions in the place where your ship stops, right? And the interesting part of this game is actually because the theme itself is more into fantasy and spiritualistic.
Thanks, Yofi. What can we expect in the upcoming months? Are you doing a Kickstarter or something?
For this first game, we plan to do a Kickstarter in August this year. We are still communicating with the factory and etc. So hopefully we can get the distribution of this game around next year, February, hopefully. And for the other 2 games, the second one will be around December this year, and the third one will be next year, around mid of next year. You can see it in the background here. That's the plan for now, yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, and we can look forward to the Kickstarter as well as you can find the links in the description below. Jisogi is finally here. It has had a very successful Kickstarter, and it's one of my personal most anticipated games, and I'm here with Roderigo Esper of Esper Games. So how has the experience been, and can you also tell us a little more about what's happening inside the game?
Yeah, of course. Developing this was really amazing. Not only on the standpoint of the art and the game design itself, but also navigating all the industry changes and all the challenge that we've been facing through this in the past months. We were on the verge of holding our games on the port because of the tariffs in the US. But then the day the game got ready, the tariffs were lowered so that we had a sigh of relief and we were able to ship the games now to America. So it has been a big roller coaster, but we're really happy that we're finally here and people are embracing the game.
And this is Anime Studio Tycoon, right? So I imagine I'll be putting together some artists and some of the staff and a lot of different storylines into the game mechanisms.
Yeah, you assume the role of a studio manager, and everyone is dead inside. You have no money. You know the drill, usual anime studio simulation game, and you have to go around that situation, make interesting stories, hire new people, control your money. It's a worker placement game in general, but the twist is that the theme here is very relatable, especially to the anime people in Japan.
Awesome. Really excited to try this one out. I actually have not played this before, but hopefully very soon. Thank you so much.
No problem at all. Thank you very much for stopping by.
We're here today with Jacek from Jelly Jelly Games, and he's going to give us some explanation about some excellent games we have this year. Jacek, why don't you go ahead and give us some explanation?
Sure. Thank you so much. We have a wide range of games here from this year and from last year. This is a range of stuff that we've designed, stuff that we have published in Japan from other countries, and stuff that we are now licensing for worldwide countries as well. So let's start with the smallest because it's the cutest. This is a game in Japanese called Henken Tangocho. We've translated in English to Point It Out. It's a little booklet that fits in your pocket. Okay. There's 160 prompts in this one, and it's prompts like, most likely to go to jail, or like most likely to watch the same movie 5 times in a row, right? Most likely to do X, Y, Z. You play in a group, you point at someone. If you think it's you raise your hand, okay? If you point at someone who raised their hand, you both get a point. That's it, whole game. You get 3 points, you win. Tiny, fits in a pocket, fits in a bag. If you're waiting for the bus, waiting at the airport. No-brainer, Japanese only, of course, for now. White Runner is a game we produced and designed for a cross-country skiing club. So a cross-country skiing club came to us. They're like, we love this cross-country skiing club. We want to make a board game. So we did. And now this is a Japanese production. You can see it's a factory sample right here. But we're actually now licensing this across many countries. So if you're interested, as a company, reach out to me and we can hook you up with a sample. These games are actually legacy games. These have been in the Jelly Jelly Games collection for a couple of years now. This is Bahamut Dispute, this is Charge and Spark. They're available in English for the first time right now. These are both 2-player card games, perfect for a couple, or a group of friends. By group, I mean, 2 friends at a time. Both with like 16, 18 cards each, very simple rules. It's a duel, very cute. This one you're trying to summon the baleful Bahamut, right, to become the strongest wizard in the kingdom. In this one, you're trying to be the strongest android to take out the other android. They're both like mind games. This one's unique point is that you're also moving on a board. So will you be the first to the center, or will you be the first to take out your opponent? Okay. This one, any card that's played, you can cancel with a token called the Necronopnicon, very clever. Or you can play 2 tokens to cancel that cancel. So you're like, I'm playing the Bahamut, and I'm like, no, you're not. And you're like, yes, I am. That's Bahamut Dispute. Yubibo is our biggest hit from last year. This is a 2 to 8 player dexterity game. If you've seen Twister with your, whole body, it's Twister for your fingers. Okay, so you're using sticks to connect hands together. Okay. Another one is Fixer. This is designed in-house by a guy that has his own design company, actually. He's somewhere here on the Games Market booth. This is a trick-taking lane battler game. So it's a 1v1v all. So I'm fighting with you, I'm fighting with them, they're fighting together. It's a must-follow trick-taker, but with some critical victory, right? It's like a whole government conspiracy thing, right? The government versus the people versus the media versus the money. Money. Money overthrows things, And then our hottest release right now is Quiet House. This is a Korean board game originally from Mandy Games that we've released. This is a hot release right now, available in Japanese for the first time. This is a cooperative puzzle game. Very unique, interesting, cute little selling point is that you stick cards into the lid of the box on the sides, so they kind of form walls, and you have these cute little pallets that you wave. Because essentially it's a puzzle, okay? Basically, I can see 3 corners, I can't see my own. You can see 3 corners, can't see your own, okay? And we're trying to move pieces on this board according to their movement rules. And then other people, if they see that it's correct, they can wave this little monkey that has a heart on it, okay, saying, yes, this is a good move. Or if they don't think it's a good move, they wave the sad monkey. So you're cooperating to figure out what the rules is, what pieces are in play, and how to arrange them within this quiet house.
Thank you, Jacek, for all the beautiful explanations of the games Jelly Jelly Games have this year, and I look forward to playing them. Thank you so much. Links of the games are in the video description.
This used to be the top game in the world for several years, I believe, by Andreas Seifert. There was also an anniversary edition, but believe what I'm seeing here is updated artwork with nice looking colorful buildings. And it's, I don't know if you have played any role following games where one person does something and everybody else can follow and do the same thing. It's really good, like one of the first games to introduce that concept. Well, one of the most interesting booths that I look forward to visiting every year is Oink. They do a very good presentation of some of their micro games. It's basically um, it's the same box size for most of their games, and I do have a few of them. I believe this time Petiket is one of their newest one, and I think this is called, how do you pronounce this one?
Wanagiga
Oh.
Hibeka.
Unagika hibeka. I think it's the you are, I think, trying to catch unagi, which is the eel, but you should not get the snakes. The snakes are gonna disperse the eels out.
Do you have any like favorites from Oink Games?
Oink, the deep sea adventure, I think, was one of their favorite. Somewhere over there, yeah, the blue one, yes.
Okay.
Last year they had a big ship floating up in the by the ceiling in the same booth. It was really good.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to find out like what else they have going on this time. And supposedly they also have some big boxes this year. Let's check them out.
Okay, we're here at Regulate Studios and they're going to explain the game called Sleeping Gods Distant Skies. 説明してもらっていいですか？
はい、このゲームは海外で非常に大成功した3億円ぐらいクラウドファンディングで、出資を集めたゲームで、それの日本語版です。
Okay, this was a game that was released very famous overseas and they're going to release it in Japanese right now.
どんなゲームかというと、ストーリーブックという小説のような物語が書かれた本が入っています。それと一緒に世界地図が入っていて、プレイヤーは世界を自由に旅をしてストーリーブックを読んでその先の、ストーリーを追いかけていくような、物語を楽しめる冒険のゲームです。
So this game has a storybook and a world map. So what the player has to do is they just choose a location to travel, open the storybook, and enjoy the story. That's basically what the game is.
I actually have the older version of the same thing. It's by a designer called Ryan Lockett, whom we call a Renaissance man in board game design, because he and his wife, they together do the board game design, the artwork, and the production, and the graphic design, and I believe even music actually. So, and you should play the original one, and also probably check this one out sometime soon. Darryl here is going to introduce us to two of the new games that he has this year and also a few of the older ones.
So this year we have 13 Animals and Overparked, and it's very meaningful to have these two games here because both of the games, the illustrator is a Japanese, Sai Beppu, which is very famous outside of Japan, and Tansan, who is very famous inside of Japan. And Overparked has been getting a lot of buzz because people who like packing or puzzle style games, this is very suitable for them. It's a very challenging puzzle game where you fit lots of different vehicles into your parking lot. And 13 Animals is a light mahjong style game, like Rummy set collection style game, where you are collecting different animals to put into your zoo. But the twist is everyone can see your card backs, so they know what you're collecting and they can kind of try to stop you. Yep, so these are the two.
And there are some very interesting animals over here. I believe some of them are real and some of them are mythical and legendary, right? I'm seeing a Garuda from India, and I'm seeing Kappa and Sun Bear and Merlion. I think Merlion, yeah, that's from Singapore, right?
Yeah.
Is the company from Singapore?
Yes, we are from Singapore.
All right, that's Animals and Overparked.
Yeah.
This is Darryl from Origame. Okay. Hello again, Mandy, and we are at Itten. I remember buying Viking Seesaw and the Gravity 3, as well as 3 second try. Yes, last year. It looks like you have something new for us this year.
Yes. Yes, we have this new game, Hits and Outs. This really fantastic two-player baseball game. It's kind of a mind game where you're trying to work out where the ball is hidden.
Looks like you have deviated slightly from your most popular form factor, but looks like this one also comes in a very small box, right?
Yes, we actually designed this box in a special way. If you lift this up, you can actually see part of the stadium that goes all the way around. Yeah.
That's awesome, really cool. I am always quite intrigued by what Itten can come up with next. Starting from Tokyo Highway, right? Like starting from Tokyo Highway, the company has come so far. That's Itten.
It's been great. We have met some amazing people from amazing game studios, and we're definitely taking some home today.
We are going to be back in the fall, and that's a wrap for Tokyo Game Market Spring 2025.